browser since the Twitter app is too new for my phone.
They already sent it over.
What's up?
You're live.
I'm live? All right, cool. Here, go right here. All right, let me... Christ. All right, so timing starts from when I accept my name and age. Or should I make my name?
By the way, can I get in quick donation really quick?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so before we start the run, we have $5 from Epic Kai. Because Soden, donation goes to naming Epic Kai as a Maria 8% file name for Castlevania Soden.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, whenever you're ready.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. I'll do 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, what's up, everyone? I'm TheIntercom, and this is Mischief. I'll try not to breathe into the mic. Actually, I'm sorry. This game is kind of goofy, to say the least, but it's got some really cool movement, and I don't know. I like it a lot. It's really fast. It's really fun. Kind of demanding. And the fact that it's in Japanese, well, you're not gonna miss much. So don't worry about it. I guess I should explain how most of the movement in this game is gonna work. And if you see me mashing a lot, it's the text boxes. You speed up the text with the text boxes by holding down either L or R, and you also advance them, like to the next box, by hitting L or R. So you hold L and mash R. And for certain cutscenes, like at the start of almost every level in World 1, you can hit Z to skip it. Like that. Okay. So that was called boost grabbing. You can dash in 4 directions, and you can grab in 4 directions. And you can interrupt the dash, or the boost, with a grab to cancel out some of the negative velocity or negative acceleration that it puts on you. And you can use this to preserve horizontal movement or gain some vertical position as well. But the real star of the show here is the dash jump. You do that by holding down and hitting A. And then you jump by hitting A again. Oh no. I missed it. Great. Everybody ignore that level. That was RNG manipulation. To my god, I lost 10 seconds. Okay, so something goes wrong here. Okay, that was on purpose. That was totally on purpose. This is on purpose. Okay. That was all on purpose. So that trick that I tried on 1-4, I'm the only runner that does that because using that strat, you can save about 1.5 seconds. But if you mess it up, you can lose upwards of like 10 if you do everything wrong, like I did. Almost. I'm getting better about it, I promise. Is that a good? That's okay. I don't think there's really much else I can say. But yeah, back to movement in this game. It's really... I need it. So movement in this game is pretty tight in some places. You'll see a lot of really, really tight movements in World 1, or World 2. The end of World 1 and the entirety of World 2. And before that, here's our first quick kill, potentially. Alright, cool. So that's the quick kill on the worm. It only saves 2 seconds over what standard time is, which is about 21 seconds. You get about 19 if you do the quick kill with that strat. But yeah, I don't know. So 1-8. This is kind of like an auto scroller, but it's. Okay, so I set up Blockman right there because him spinning will do damage. Him spinning will do damage, but after he kills the first guy, he goes back into standing. And then kills the little cowboy. Man, I really like that these guys are all cowboys. They're all wearing, like, silly hats. That's it. Yeah, this is a game by Treasure, released in 1997. You might be familiar with Gunstar Heroes for the Sega Genesis. They also made Ronald McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. This is also a strat for eliminating boss. It's one of my favorite levels because when you do it like properly, it looks so clean. It's so nice. That was a really good time. Sub 20 on that level is really good. So if I do that weirdly, like if I do it kind of slow, then those spikes can hit me and it can waste a lot of time because there's like meteors falling, like shooting out of the volcano. No, the tomato almost got me. Okay. The king tomato is awful. I call him a king because he has a crown on him, by the way. Let's hope I don't fall in here. Okay. Don't worry about that. Okay. So that strat that I do there is actually really stressful because if I fall in, it wastes like 20 seconds. And I didn't save any time because I got hit by like 3 fireballs, but that's fine. Okay, I messed this up. I'm double... Oh, man. Oh, no. This is a catastrophe. I mean, this is the best run ever. Actually, I'm sorry. Okay, so sometimes when you dash through them, it'll pop up with like little sprites showing that you're like sliding through something you're not supposed to be. And those lag the game and eat your input sometimes. Because on these stages where the resolution is different, you're actually running at 30 FPS and not 60 FPS. As far as I can tell. Alright, so this is the first level with a big boy strat, and I messed it up! Alright, let's do the big boy strat. Okay. So, there's a one-frame trick. There's a one-frame trick where if you boost downward, you jump, boost downward, and then you grab the frame that you hit the floor, but exactly 3 frames after you boost downward, you pass through one tile, or one height tiles. And that's used in a couple places in the level. It seems like it would be really useful, but it's, for some reason, that was another one of those weird resolution stages. You see how there's only like 3 high tiles for the stage finish thing. But yeah, there's only a couple stages where there's 1 height tiles that you can actually pass through, or that it's useful to. Okay, I was actually practicing this one because this is the bad pattern, and I mess it up every time, even though it's easy. And here's the first dance skip, and also potentially the only dance skip because I'm bad, but it's free. You might notice after every stage, Marina does a little twirl and goes yoo-hoo, right? That wastes about like 1 or 2 seconds on average every time. But you can skip it on that stage really easily. It is really good. It is on pace to be sub 20 for this stage. Okay, that was really, 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 really good. That was a really good 2-7. What I was doing was, the more frame perfect, that was really good. The more frame perfect your boost grabs are, the more horizontal speed you maintain. So a boost grab with a frame perfect distance between the second boost grab will maintain the most horizontal momentum. And I did like 16 of them in a row on accident because I just guess all the time. And I can't hear my fingers, the clickety-clacks on my controller through these headphones. And that's how I usually time it, is I self-time myself. This is another stage where I do a strat. It's different than everybody else, but the difference is that it doesn't waste any time if I mess it up. Because... Whoa! Okay, that part where I dash to the right, so that happens because you can dash by both hitting the C buttons and by double tapping the D-pad, and I happen to double tap the D-pad very slightly by going from diagonal, upright, to right. No. No! No! And that's also one of the, I think I've done it twice now, is a spring boost, where you can hide a jump inside of the launch of you like flying off of the spring pad, and it doubles the distance you go. Oh, I forgot the boost. I did that on purpose. Okay, so this boss has a lot of RNG. You can manipulate some of it. Like, for instance, between stages of him punching you, he normally shoots fireballs, but if you're not on the platform, between those stages, see how I jump off right here like that? And he did it anyways. Then you can stop him from doing it. So that was just a demonstration. I just wanted you guys to see what it was like. Okay, so now is where the real RNG comes in. He will always punch me on the first punch in his phase. But both the phases after this, he'll do flicker jabs. Or he'll do that, which is really good luck. So the sooner he punches in these next two phases, the less time it wastes. The fireballs waste a lot of time still, but see how he did that fake punch like that? Get fake fireballs. That's pretty good. And also, I took damage on purpose earlier. In fact, I'm going to take damage again right now, just in case. Because if you don't take damage on any of the major bosses, you get a gold gem. And that's for 100%. That's for like the true ending or whatever. But it wastes a lot of time to get the gold gem. Like the professor, like a gem will pop out of the professor right there, and it'll waste like 5 seconds each time. But that's only on bosses. You can pick them up passively in a lot of different levels. And here's the first unskippable cutscene. So, I'm not sure.
Donation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. We have one right here from Waffle Mama for $25. Fantastic job you guys are doing. Thank you very much, Waffle Mama. Back to you.
Thank you. I almost wish we were playing the English version because, like, Taurus and Lunar's voice are amazing. They're amazing. But, you know, Japanese version is faster. Not because of different glitches, but strictly because of this text. This unskippable text is where a lot of the time comes from. It saves roughly a little over 40 seconds. And there are a few places where it's really noticeable. This cutscene in particular is very long. So there's also another stage in World 4 that nobody likes to play. It's called Seven Clancers. That has a lot of text as well. But what's really cool about this game is that it doesn't really matter which version of the game you run if you want to compare in-game time with IL's, individual level speedruns. Because the timer doesn't progress while you're in a text box, and certain stages have unskippable text boxes. But some people, who will not be named, exploit these text boxes to artificially deflate their times. Like they're moving while they have a text box open, and the timer is not progressing. So we've actually banned that, but still. So for stages for like 7 Clancers, it's perfectly fine. Or for let's see here, I think 1-5, the one where you have to save those 3 kids and bring them back to the mom and throw them in the house. There's an unskippable text box in that stage too. That doesn't add to any time either. So like the times, I think my best time is like a 19.6 or so, and Jackifer's best time is like a 19 point something or other. 19 point. Speaking of Jackifer, shoutouts to Luca. So that was a unintended skip. No, dude. Okay. So that was a damage boost. Normally you're supposed to take that pot that's at the very beginning of the stage and collect 4 of those bombs and shake them up and they turn into a bomb. Those are landmines. You can shake them up and turn them into a bomb. You saw me use one on 1-9, the cowboy stage, to blow up the exit. Thing blocking the exit. They have timers on it. Get me up there! Get me up there! Also, the stars always appear in the same location, so if you ever see me just go to a specific spot, it's because that's where the exit's gonna be. How dumb would I have looked if that was like the wrong spot? I always forget because the tree, I do this every time I'm talking, is I forget that this is the stage where we do the missile skip. Normally you're supposed to ride this missile through the entirety of this stage, and it takes like a minute and a half. No, okay, please. Please. Okay. Thank God, dude. Oh my God. That was still a really good time. Like a really good time on that stage is like a 22 or a 21. Alright, shoutouts to Marine. If you let go of A as you're dashing into those spike balls, you almost always pass through to the right side instead of popping backwards. It only saves like a third of a second. It only saves like a third of a second, but it's still important. Yeah. So I'm not trying to downplay Murray's importance in Mischief Makers. I'm just saying that trick is, a lot of the tricks in this game are just very small. They're like, they just save like frames sometimes. Like that stage where I was talking about the big boy strat, Hot Rush or something, in American version. That trick that I was trying to do only saves like 10 or 15 frames, but if you mess it up, then you lose like 40 seconds. You know what I mean? Alright, don't mess with me, Marcin. You suck. So Marcin takes 3 hits, but if you throw him into 2 of those little babies, then he'll die in 2 hits. But you have to hit each baby separately. If you hit 2 babies at the same time, that only counts as 1.5 hits. And it's really annoying. So this is the dog. This chili dog. You literally just infinite the boss. You'll find that you do that a lot. If there's not a quick kill, or if it's like a real big boss, then you just kind of do the same thing to it forever until it's dead. This is the maze. This stage doesn't make any sense. Well, actually, I brought up at the beginning, during the introduction, that this game is really goofy. A lot of stages don't make any sense, even with the story. So like this stage is one of the first ones that just make absolutely no sense. Okay, that's the second use of the floor clip, and that's probably the last one. It's the last one. Down here. All right, so after I put the tricycle on the house and I rode the pogo stick into the other house and pass through the floor, I have to drop off all these kids at the half pipe. Oh my god, my D-pad. Okay. I'm sorry. That was nice. Alright, now here's the first instance of real RNG. So like, this boss can either be 13 seconds, or he can be like 36, 40 seconds. And he's looking like he wants to be a jerk. Okay, that was good. He should be dead. Okay, that's not that bad. That was like a 22. Hey. It sucks though that I beat the boss all the way on the left side of the screen, because that means I have to waste the time flying to the other side. You don't lose any time for the stage. Oh crap, I forgot the stage I was on again. But yeah, alright, this cutscene. This cutscene is fun. This cutscene is fun. Nobody looked over. So this is the Olympics, the Clancer Olympics, where I have to win first place to win my professor back. And then this guy just really likes the professor. He's sweating and crying, and he's like, "Oh, professor, you're so good. I love you." He actually says that in the US version, by the way. He says something like, "Oh, professor, you're great." So this is where the difference in dashes comes in, because with the D-pad, you actually move faster by dashing with the D-pad than you do with the C-pad, or the C buttons, or whatever you want to call it. So I don't want to get under 11, so I didn't stutter it enough. Okay, so I get, if I get under 11, then I get that gold gem, and I waste like 3 seconds. And I was just talking about how good I was at doing this earlier. Like, not even like 2 hours ago. I was like, man, I'm so good at this. Nobody else can do this. I just messed it up. Hopefully I don't get over a 110. I don't want Peaches to come down here and beat me up. Sorry, I'm not talking because I'm concentrating. Or, no, rather, it's not that I'm not talking because I'm concentrating. I'm not talking because there's nothing to talk about on the stage. It's literally just you dash, and then you go fast. test. So what do you want to talk about?
I have a donation. Want to read that? I have a donation. Want to read that really quick?
Yeah. Go ahead, because
Okay.
there's something coming up here. I just tested this earlier. We've been doing this in the RTA for a long time, but I just tested it, and it actually saves like 16 seconds.
All right.
But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of nothing right here.
Gotcha. So I'll go ahead then. In that case, we have $5 from Murray. Intercom the God. Good luck, bud.
Thanks, Murray.
That's all I got. Good luck for matching.
Thank you. I gotta do these frame perfect 400-meter faults, dude. Check it out. Check out how good this is. Frame perfect. Frame perfies. So it's actually faster. This is what I was talking about. It's actually faster to fail this race 3 times than it is to actually do this race by about 15, 16, 17 seconds. It's also way less boring. Or maybe it's way more boring. Way less tedious? I'd say tedious is the right word. What do you think? Is tedious the right word?
Kind of.
Yeah. This is the second one we fault because it only saves like 2 seconds or a second. But it's still seconds. And I gotta make up for all that RNG manipulation I did earlier. It was totally on purpose. It wasn't me being bad. Because I'm not bad. I'm a good gamer. Don't look at me like that. You know that I'm a good gamer.
Excuse me, I think there's one too many O's in that.
Oh, you mean a good gamer? Or am I a god gamer?
I'll let you make that call.
Okay. What do you think, Chad? Actually, don't answer that, Chad. That's my decision. It's the balls. You gotta catch the balls in the pot. You want to catch the white ones and not the red ones. And then they throw mines at you, spike balls. So I've had, this is totally random, and I have no idea how to manipulate this, but it's, I've had times where, like, I've had no white balls thrown at me. God, I should really rephrase this.
What he's saying is he loves balls.
Please. So, I had none of the good things thrown at me and only bad things. The hurty things. Until the very last second. So, thankfully, for the Clancer Olympics, you can lose 3 stages and still win the stage. And you don't lose any time. This stage, this particular event, runs on a timer. So, I mean, like, you don't lose any time by losing it. What's next?
Isn't that fun?
No. That one's the last one. Oh, it's the hurdle. Okay. There's a hurdle.
Make sure to remind Chad to play Math Fun.
Yeah, Chad. If you're really good at math, and I'm so good at basic arithmetic. Oh no, I messed it up because of lag. I'm sure you guys can see this. That was not bad. It was actually a pretty good time. Sub 12 is like what you want to get on that. It's really easy to not do that because of how much this particular event likes to eat your inputs. So see, I have 90 out of 80, and I'm gonna win the next one. It's just fun, you know. But yeah, okay. You guys will see. You guys will see. If you're not familiar with this game, you'll see. Alright, 2 plus 2.
The trick for those playing at home is to yell the answer as loud as possible.
Oh god. 4.
Especially if there's people trying to sleep in the house.
They're 23. Oh no! Okay, I didn't grab the 7 on purpose. I accidentally dashed upward by double tapping up. And that was RNG manipulation and totally on purpose. I meant to use 6. It's really easy to grab the wrong ball. Like, you guys can laugh all you want about me being bad at math. It's hard to grab the right ball. This is the hardest part of the game. I say that people say this game is hard. This is the only hard part. 1 times 4 is impossible. God, I hope I don't do some service. It's gonna waste so much time. I practiced it so much. So, the next thing is at Cerberus. I have to play dodgeball with the cat. The thing after that is Cerberus. That's Lunar's Mechazord.
You're really bad at dodgeball.
Me? Me or the cat?
You.
Me? No. I mean, the cat does say you cheated if you cross the line like that. So this boss has 3 phases, but if I don't mess this up, which I hope I don't. No! Okay. Dude, did you hear that? The crowd got so upset. So if I can hit him as he goes over like that, he gets locked into his first phase. Oh, and I didn't. I'm gonna get the gold gem on this one. Alright, whatever. That was good. That was perfect.
It was more
Let's just
manipulation.
let's just say that was perfect. That was intended. I did that perfectly. That was the new strat. And notice how the professor didn't throw a gold gem at me and waste time, because I did that all earlier by having to reset the stage. All right, there's Lunar in the. Oh, what are those like regeneration pods that the Namekians had?
I'm not going to dignify that with an answer.
No. Who would know this answer? Who's at the desk? Who knows the Dragon Ball Z stuff? What are those pods called? Because that's what Lunar's in. And Taurus is all mad. Now him and his posse are gonna go mess me up. Him and a boulder and a toad. Ghost. And a tricycle. 2 tricycles, actually. Speaking of tricycles, shoutouts to Luca.
Are you not going to shout out Luca? No, he knows.
He knows.
You'll live for 1 more day.
Alright, let me go answer the phone. I'm just kidding, I'm outside. Clarina is the best character in this whole game. She just catfishes the professor, dude.
I mean, all the classes are probably genderless.
No.
No. Clearing is definitely a dude.
Why do I have all these bombs and a pickaxe? I just have a pickaxe, 2 pickaxes, I'm sorry. Alright, let's escape the falling boulder. There's a cool trick on this stage that we don't use anywhere else. Because there's no other stages with rocks, or blocks, sorry, like this, right here. Just slip right through, just right there, that's it. You just dash into it, that's it. There's nothing else. Alright, let's fight this toad and totally mess my life up because I'm bad at it. So, if I happen to do enough damage to this boss that I don't kill him, but oh my god, I always mix this one. So if I get him to like 90% damage done, then he summons like this lightning god that like throws beams of energy at me. And it just wastes like 50 seconds if you're bad because I just mash crazily because I don't practice that stupid thing. Just like the rest of the game. I'm sorry, what I meant was I'm the best player. Grab the boss. Aw, it's a little bit too So, I brought up a stage called 7 Clancers that nobody likes to play. This is the stage. You have to fight 7 mini-bosses, and it's the longest stage in the entire game. Every other stage, like the longest stage that isn't a boss stage is maybe like 50 seconds, a minute. This stage is 4.5 minutes, 4 minutes, even at like the best time. The best time is like 3:50 something. So there's 3 types of bosses. There's 3 types of bosses. There's the bomb guy, the mining guy, and as Jackifer would call it, the bad guy. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but throwing in this game actually has tons of invulnerability frames. You can use it to have those other rocks come down and pass through you. And it's pretty cool. You use it, I use it a lot. Give me the bomb. Give me the bomb. Give me the bomb. 1, 2, 3. Damn. I'm even messing up, like, or rather, I'm manipulating perfectly the grinding strats. Also, you don't do anything while this animation is happening because it lags the game really, really bad. I'm sure you guys saw the stutter briefly as I was stomping the yard. I was like, see, check out the invulnerability. And you can also use it to like hide the object inside of yourself and throw it through other stuff like that. Stand on this side so you can turn around. This is gonna be like a 438 or something. I don't even want to do the big boy strat on 470. Do I do the big boy strat on 4-7?
Yes. Why would you even have to ask that question?
You're right.
Are you or are you not a Go gamer?
A Go gamer?
A Go gamer.
I'm a Go gamer. That was the worst luck ever. Oh, no. That was much better. So much better. No, it's one more hit. 2 more hits. Dang. If I didn't miss that other one, it would have been fine. Okay, that was good. Also, shoutouts to Lord Walkman and Gibby. And
Do I shout out? Shout out. No.
Reverse shoutouts. Reverse shoutouts to Hanzo Gonzo.
Shout ins.
Uh-huh.
Shout ins.
Shout-ins. Man, shoutouts to the Mischief player. The Mischief Maker player sitting on the couch.
You?
Oh. I'm sure there's somebody else sitting on the couch who plays Mischief Makers, actually. I'm not that conceited. I really hope Peaches doesn't have to drive down here and kick my ass. God. Oh my God. I'm trying.
You trying to get him to kick your ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
Shut your mouth. Alright. This is the first stage where we ride the God vehicle. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Blockman. There we go. Here's the God vehicle. I like how squeaky. Yeah! That's a frame perfect trick, but it doesn't save or do anything. It doesn't save time, doesn't do anything. And here comes the best boss fight in the game. It's like throwing bombs at me, and I just come over here and just uppercut her. She just explodes. She just explodes for like 20 seconds. And I remembered this time. There's actually a skippable cutscene after this stage. Yeah. Alright, now we have to fight Taurus, another source of RNG. And Taurus is an asshole. Let's see if he's being nice. Alright, so far so good. That was good, except I messed up the jump over because his hitbox on the floor is apparently way larger than I remember. So if he actually has a quick kill built into the game. He has 5 attacks. One of them is not an attack, but a jump that you cannot damage him with. It's just totally undamageable. All right, big boy strat. Big boy strat?
Yeah, big boy strat.
Yeah? Okay. All right, so you guys will know if I missed the big boy strat because I'll say it was a RNG manipulation. But really though, this is like one of the most technical stages in the whole game. And saving time on it is pretty hard. Alright, that was the big boy strat. Blowing up both of those at the same time saves about 1 second, but if you mess it up, then you lose 25. Oh, that's bad luck. I'm done. And P just asked why I didn't let the ghost go, so I'll let him go this time. You gotta catch him to set the king free, and then you let him go. What time is this? 52. That's really good. That was a really good time. All right, now we get to ride the God vehicle again. So if you don't boost as you come over a ridge, then you get a ton of extra speed and distance, and a little bit of extra height. I'm sure you guys can see it. It makes like a little whoop noise as well. No! Okay. That would have been bad. There are checkpoints built into this level, but I didn't want to fall into the water because that wastes a lot of time. Even dying on the stage takes like 5 seconds till I can fall fully into the water. Alright, so now I gotta fight the mole, which is almost exactly like Chili Dog. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I turn around and force him to turn into the wall right there because when he dies, he goes into like this fury swiping, like Berserker Barrage type of thing, and he goes from one corner to the other. So you have to force him to hit a wall to actually finally die. So if you're actually in, like, touching the wall right there, he'll turn around and just kill himself instantly. This stage has the only other practical dance skip that I know of. There's one-on-one fight, but I think it's TAS only. As far as I can tell, I tried a lot. No, my God. So I want to talk to this guy. And down, yeah. All right. That stays about a second and a half. I fight Taurus. Sasquatch Beta. And I want to take damage right here. This is the only practical and free place to take damage. And not mess up this trick. And when you pull out the foot, Sasquatch Beta, you pull up the foot from under it. You want to scoot it closer to Taurus because you'll see him walking back to it. That saves about a half second each time. You do it every time, but the last one because he's dead. He's not dead. He's defeated. Because you actually spoilers. And I think this reduces lag when I do that. It looks like it does, but I don't think it's any tangible amount of time. Now it's time to head into the last world where all the stages make no sense. There's only one good stage and tons of RNG. Except for the one good stage. That's where the RNG isn't, thankfully. That's why it's the good stage, actually. The professor is recognizing this situation, just accepts his fate. He's like, oh, what's up, Mars? And here, let me tie myself up for you. Look at him go, dude. And Marina's back. She's like, oh no. Not again. Now I gotta fight Mirko. The Justicar. Again, even though you don't fight her. Wait. Yeah, you don't fight her again. I don't know why she appears there. I forget what she says. Jeez. If I just look down for the first time, there's just like composite splitters everywhere. No, dude! So on this stage is totally random. There's 3 archetypes of big clancers that show up. There's the little tank guy that shoots the thingy at me that stuns me. There's the little shotgun cats like that, and then there's the missile cats. And these are the ones you want. Oh, I guess there's also machine gun tank guys. But that's why you want the missile cats. It's way faster than slamming them 4 times. 3 times. 4 times. 3 to 4 times. 3.5 times. No! Like, that was on purpose. What? Get the heck out of here, dude! I didn't want to blow her up. Now I'm gonna wait by the star, and the star's gonna be right here, and I'm not wrong. It's gonna be right here. Thank God.
I knew it was going to be there.
I knew it was gonna be there. I totally wasn't guessing. And if you guys are asking why I'm riding an ostrich, I have no idea. But the ostrich can fly, so that's good. Alright, now here's the best strat in the game. This one was this one's by Peaches.
Go ahead and read donations.
Yeah, go ahead.
If there are.
Yeah. It's over there. I see somebody's head. I know you can hear me. As soon as I said, I know you can hear me, you took off.
Hey, sup, fam? Can I read a hot donation for you?
Yeah.
All right, fam. Our boy, wait for it, Cujo IHSV, donated a hot $15.
Nice.
Said a reminder to stay hydrated.
That's going to be an issue because we don't have any water. We're in a drought. But thankfully, we're donating to charity water. Not that we're going to get the water.
Thank you.
But, yeah, thank you, Joe. Star. Okay. That wasn't an S. That wasn't framed perfect. That's really sad. I'm sad now. But, you know, I say that's sad, but it's not free. It's like really hard to get that S on that stage. No! Get on the floor. Okay. I wasn't close enough and I was too scared to move. And by that I mean, that's the strat. That's the strat for Mirko. Alright, here's the only good stage in World 5. Crap, I forgot what I was doing. Alright, let's just shake him.
Didn't even know you could do that.
So normally you're supposed to. This is like a puzzle. You're supposed to like do stuff, but if you're really quick, then you can just grab them up, and it works out pretty cool. It looks really nice, and the execution, like the inputs, look really cool. But I mean, you guys can only get like a little bit of a peek. And down slamming him like that, like when you slam him on the upswing, like the initial swing, is actually way harder than it looks. But for some reason, rather, yeah, it looks easy, but it's not hard. How do I word this? Did I mess it up? Alright, let's try and get the, Alright, cool. That was good. Alright, this is the gatekeeper for a lot of new runners and casual players of this game, because this second phase of Phoenix Gamma can one-shot you with 300% life. wonder how close I am to being beaten up. Don't tell me. No, please.
You know, I have a better question.
What's the question?
I think you might need to ask about someone's big rig.
I don't think he's here though. But how's your big rig, dude? I am parched. I need some water. But there's only 2 more stages, so that's fine. Alright, so this boss is cool. You grab the bad words, and you shake them into good words, and you throw them at the guy. No! No! Okay. You only throw them, and they make the sparkly noise. And you don't grab the one that means death. Because it doesn't turn into damage, it turns into a little health gem. Alright. And time is on next stage, not on this guy. But whenever Voltron stands up and looks all woozy and all orange and stuff, that's what time is. And I know somebody heard me. I'm just gonna keep making these passive aggressive remarks until somebody thumbs up something. I see it. Thank you. That's way up. That's a thumb way up. Thanks for waving. Now Marina is a real human and she's crying. She's upset the professor's dead. Oh, he was just joking. And now she's crying and she's mad. So she throws him into a galaxy. So there's a specific way you need to do this boss, but there's also a lot of RNG in it, and I'll point out what the RNG is. And if I get really mad and make some really sudden movements and make like weird noises, then don't worry about it. Everything's going completely perfect. I need to be on his right side, or else he does a different attack.
That's his left.
Shut up. This is the RNG. Oh! Okay. So normally he walks left, my left, not his left. What are you doing? What are you doing? What the? Oh my god, dude. Why did he want to walk right so much? Now he's gonna throw his fist again. He's not gonna karate kick me. I'm not gonna have to waste a lot of time. Alright. You should be dead. Time. Jesus Christ.
Nothing went wrong.
Nothing went wrong.
That was a 58:47.
Jesus Christ. Alright, that was a really okay time. Alright, everything went right. I totally wasn't lying. Everything went perfect. So, anything under an hour is really good. I'm really surprised I got that time, actually, because I practiced every day for 2 months. And I totally wasn't busy. But yeah, that was Mischief Makers, and thank you all for watching, and hope you stick around for the next runs. And also, play Mischief Makers, and also shout-outs to Luke.
You hit your phone?
Yeah. episode here.